diving into the demonstration, I'm going to log into the product just as a Fiori application, as if I am an on-premise customer. And you can see the way in which it's organized. We have the navigation to the left and the panels with the information on the right. You can see that there are 4 different areas, or maybe 5 different areas here on the left. There's the Getting Started page, which has the benefits communication specific to the employee that's logged in. There's also additional resources around benefit communications in this tab. We can also go in the employee profile and see the employee's details and make updates to it, things like the address, off to dependents and beneficiaries. I can review my current enrollment. I can do life changes and initiate life changes, and I can also complete any life events, the adjustment reasons that are open and active at the moment. So starting with the benefit communication, I'm going to click on the Getting Started, and underneath here you can organize to your own corporate specifications how many tiles there are and what kind of information is included on it. We can include simple information like text or formatted text, but we can also include things like videos as well. And not only that, we can include links to providers and links to documents as well. So as part of the benefit communication, the employee, when they log in, see the information that's specific to them. And how do they know that? Well, they can log in here and also see the personal details that is driving their benefits eligibility. We're including information in here from their infotype 0, their actions, their organizational assignment, their basic pay, and their benefits grouping as well, the benefits eligibility, as well as their address information as well, which they'll be allowed to change. And those changes will go right back into your SAP ECC infotypes, or into your Employee Central Payroll infotypes and Employee Central at the same time. We also allow people to maintain their dependents and beneficiaries, either through maintaining existing dependents and beneficiaries or adding new ones here. And we don't have to allow people to be able to create dependents and beneficiaries. We might want to allow them only to do that through a life event, and so we'll take a look at that in the next as well. As well as the benefit communications and the personal demographic information, we can also see the current enrollment in a single page, including links to the different information. And if we want to have a printout of that or take a quick printout of it, we can also print that immediately as well from this screen. Life changes allow employees to be able to initiate life events directly from the application, and potentially even from their mobile phone, as I highlighted before, maybe even at the hospital after the birth. So in this case, if we went through this experience, here I've selected the birth and life event. I'm going to select the date here. Obviously, as an adoption, the date is going to be different to their birth date, so we allow for that. As a child, I'm going to put in their name and details. Save the dependent. It's going to allow me to upload a file. If I was a phone, this could go to taking a photo. And what's going to happen to this when I upload and save it is this is going to be emailed to the benefit administrator. And then I'm going to submit changes. And you'll notice now when we come back, after completing that, I now have a life event and it's awaiting approval. If I was to go to my SAP backend and to look at that employee, when I look at my adjustment reasons, I can see that I now have a birth adoption that was just created, and I can unlock it. And when I've unlocked it, I can come back here, and now it's ready for the employee to go and do the birth adoption. So when I click into the birth adoption, you can see that I have the information, and I also, because I have open enrollment open in the future, I also have an update not just for the birth adoption that's happening now, but also allows for support of the open enrollment as we go forward. You'll notice I get specific instructions not just for me, but also for the specific event as well. And we can include in there the personal details and the benefits and dependents and beneficiaries so that people can make updates during the life events as well. And that's completely at your control whether these tiles appear here or not. So let's go into completing a life event. When you come in here, you'll see that the life event information is different, and I can embed things like videos in there as well. I could also put documentation and links in as well. You'll notice that on the left-hand side, I have a navigation through all the different life events, all the different plans plan types that I'm entitled to. I have health, I have insurance, I have FSA, I have savings, and also miscellaneous plans as well. We've provided these very helpful visual cues as well to let people know that there's something there for them to do. So I can see that I have to re-enroll in these because they're ending. So when I click on medical, I can see that my current plan is indeed, because I'm doing open enrollment for 2018, is ending at the end of the year, and I'm going to have to do something. So I can then click on to make my choices in my update. There's a lot of choices here, and I'm not quite sure about them, so I can also do a comparison, and I can include all of the different plan information more than just the costs. I can do comparison of network. Whatever information you'd like to put in here is configurable and can be added. And I can make choices. I'm going to choose the family plan here. I'm going to choose one dependent, and you can see, although this is happening in a partial way, one plan at a time, the validations still take place. And so I'm going to save two of them. I will save, and you'll see now that the medical has become pending. I have a cost involved, and I've also been stepped forward onto my dental plan so I can do an enrollment there. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to close out of this, and I'm going to give you a demonstration of how those enrollments, where multi-step enrollments or multi-period enrollments would take place. So instead of enrolling through the Fiori application, I'm going to actually log in through SuccessFactors. So this time I'm going to log in with my SuccessFactors user ID and password, but you're going to see it's going to go to the exact same employee. And just before we go back to open enrollment, let me give you a quick tour of how it integrates into SuccessFactors. It can be integrated as notifications in your to-do list. We can add it to the natural language search up here. So we can go link to it from here. We can add it to the drop-down menu as well. Or we can also add it as deep links into the different sections of the landing page. You saw me demonstrate the getting started, documentation, the current enrollment, initiating a life event, and open enrollment as well. And using each of these different tiles, I can go directly into that. So when you're doing open enrollment and you send out the email, you can take them directly into open enrollment instead of asking them to log in and go to the landing page. When you send out the link, it will ask for either your SAP or SuccessFactors user ID depending on your architecture, and then take you straight into the open enrollment. So I'm going to click on open enrollment here, and you can see it's going to take me back to the exact place I was in the enrollment. So you can see it's embedded inside SuccessFactors. If I want to go home, I can go straight back to any other module within SuccessFactors. And if I want to proxy into a Cloud Benefits, I can do that as well. As a benefit administrator, I can proxy as the employee, and then I'll be able to go into Cloud Benefits and do an enrollment through a proxy as well. And you can see here's the medical plan that I enrolled in. So even though I logged out of my session and then logged back in a different place, this is saving the progress that the employee has made through the session. So I can also go to dental and make selections. The vision. And then I can also see in the insurance plans the difference between the active, the ones that you have to re-enroll versus your passive enrollment, so active enrollment versus passive enrollment. This one, because it's end dated through the end of time, shows as enrolled because it's passive enrollment. I only have to do something if I want to make a change, or I could also stop the plan. So I have the ability to say stop to the plan, and I've highlighted that it's going to be stopped, or I could also go back and continue it as well. So when I come to my review and enroll, I'll see my planned enrollments, I'll see the expiring enrollments, and I'll also see my unchanged enrollments as well. So I have a complete picture of what I'm enrolling in. I can print it out, or I can go to enroll. If I want to send this confirmation, I have my terms for accepting the enrollment, and if I want to send details of the confirmation to maybe my own personal address or also to my spouse as well, I can enter email addresses here. And when I am successful, I can, when I'm happy with what I see, I can actually hit confirm, and it will actually go and do the update to the system, applying it. And of course, the open enrollment remains open because we've configured in the SAP system that you'll be able to go back in and make changes to your open enrollment.